Buckle up, racing fans. Imagine the deafening roar of engines at full throttle, the adrenaline-pumping battles on the track, and the question of who keeps those high-performance machines powered for glory. That's the heart of the latest buzz in motorsports, where Sunoco is poised to keep its reign as NASCAR's exclusive fuel sponsor. But here's where it gets intriguing. Even if this partnership sticks, the bigger picture of sponsorship longevity in a shifting sports landscape might still raise eyebrows. Let's dive into the details with a friendly chat, breaking it down step by step so everyone, from newbie spectators to seasoned gearheads, can follow along. To set the scene, picture this. It's May 16, 2020, at Darlington Raceway in South Carolina, where Sunoco workers are meticulously loading race fuel just a day before the NASCAR Cup Series, the Real Heroes 400, the very first pro motorsport event to rev back up after the nationwide shutdown caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This moment captured the resilience of racing and the crucial role of sponsors like Sunoco in keeping the wheels turning. Now, fast forward to today, and insiders are signaling that Sunoco is on track for a renewal as NASCAR's go-to fuel provider. Yet uncertainties about the sport's sponsorship future linger like a cloud over the finish line. Here's a bit of background for those new to the scene. NASCAR, short for the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, is the premier sanctioning body for professional stock car racing in the U.S., overseeing thrilling events where drivers push machines to their limits. Sponsorship deals are the lifeblood here, providing financial support in exchange for brand visibility on cars, tracks, and broadcasts. Sunoco and NASCAR first teamed up in 2004, locking in a deal that now rolls into its final year in 2025 without a confirmed extension. This contract year opened the door for NASCAR to shop around, exploring fresh partnerships to keep the sport fueled, literally and figuratively. And this is the part most people miss. NASCAR entertained some bold ideas during these talks, like merging the official fuel and motor oil categories under a single sponsor to streamline operations and potentially boost efficiency. Right now, these roles are divided. Sunoco handles the fuel that powers the engines, while ExxonMobil's Mobil 1 brand takes care of the motor oil, ensuring those components run smoothly without overheating or seizing up. It's a split that has worked, but combining them could mean one company covering both, simplifying logistics for race teams and maybe even cutting costs. NASCAR was reportedly aiming for around $10 million annually for this combined control, a hefty sum reflecting the high stakes of motorsports advertising. For context, Sunoco's initial deal back in 2004 was a decade-long commitment, valued at $8 million to $10 million per year, numbers that highlight the economic horsepower sponsors bring to the table. The timeline adds another layer. Sunoco's agreement wraps up after 2025, but we're still in the dark about when Mobil 1's term expires. NASCAR reached out to big players in the fuel game already active in racing, such as Shell and ExxonMobil themselves, though the full roster of potential suitors remains under wraps. This exploration underscores how sponsorships aren't just about cash. They're strategic alliances that can influence everything from pit stops to engine performance. Here's where it gets controversial. Sunoco has been scaling back its consumer-facing side in recent years, shifting more toward business-to-business B2B fuel sales after a massive $3.3 billion deal in 2017 to offload over 1,100 convenience stores to 7-Eleven. This pivot means Sunoco relies less on flashy consumer ads, focusing instead on supplying fuel to industries like trucking or manufacturing. Critics might argue this makes them a less exciting sponsor for diehard fans craving that retail connection. Think branded gas stations at every corner versus behind-the-scenes bulk deals. Is this a savvy move for a company adapting to market changes, or a step back from the consumer spotlight that racing thrives on? It could spark debate. Does combining fuel and oil sponsorships under one brand enhance the sport's authenticity? Or does it risk homogenizing the racing experience by favoring big corporations over diverse partnerships? As we wrap this up, it's clear Sunoco's renewal signals stability for NASCAR, but the evolving sponsorship landscape invites us to ponder the future. What do you think? Should racing embrace these consolidation moves for efficiency? Or prioritize the thrill of multiple voices on the track? Do you side with the traditionalists who love seeing varied sponsors like Sunoco and Mobil 1, each shining in their lane? Or are you open to a unified approach that might lower costs and simplify the show? Share your take in the comments below. Let's fuel the conversation.